Kira felt a dull ache in her lower abdomen, though it was bearable. She grabbed Holly's wrist and said, "I need to go to the bathroom. I'll give you a hand." Holly supported Kira's arm and guided her to the bathroom, quietly waiting outside. However, she couldn't help but feel worried. She noticed how pale Kira's face looked in her cold sweat. Could she really be anemic? Meanwhile, in the visitation room at the detention center, Poppy came over with a smile on her face and flattered her daughter. "Isla, how come you have time to see me?" After saying that, she added, "Music, you shouldn't have come. This isn't a good place. It could bring bad, clears throat luck." Despite her avid enthusiasm, she only received a faint smile from Isla, followed by a hesitating gesture. Music, Poppy immediately expressed her concern. "What's wrong? You look so dreadful. Did something happen?" Her face darkened. "Is it Kira again? Did she disrespect you again?" Isla gave Music a bitter smile. "Yes, it's about Kira, but she hasn't been disrespectful. She has gotten into trouble." "Oh, that's nothing," Music Poppy scoffed. Her laughter, with her devil, may care disposition. It's only a matter of time she gets herself into trouble. Her Music, who did she offend this time? Did she get a lesson? A smirk of delight came over her face at the thought of Kira's misfortune. Isla was choked and found Poppy more and more foolish. She had always been like this, Music, wearing everything on her sleeve, completely oblivious to the need to conceal her emotions. Isla couldn't figure out how on earth Poppy had managed to swap her place with Kira. It had to be by some astounding stroke of luck. Isla cast her eyes down after a brief flicker in them. It's not that she offended someone. She committed murder and is now in police custody. Music, what great news. Poppy immediately brightened up. Will that reprobate be sentenced to death? She won't bother you anymore. Isla was speechless. She glanced at Poppy with sympathy. Music then coughed slightly. She killed Finley Hill. Why should I care who she? Isla, who did you say? Finley. Did I hear you wrong? Poppy lunged at the table, her emotional state drastically heightened. She only had one brother. Even though he used to mess things around, Poppy loved him dearly. Isla sighed. Actually, Music, you can't really blame Kira. I heard that Finley demanded $5 million from her. When she refused, during the tug of war, Finley accidentally fell onto a steel bar and was pierced through the chest. He died on the spot. Aunt Hill, please don't get overexcited. Music, Kira is, after all, Dr. South and your daughter. She should indeed be very rich, but $5 million is still no small sum. It's only normal for her not to want to give it. Nonetheless, Poppy's eyes bulged out, her eyeballs bloodshot. Music. She stood up abruptly. That ungrateful creature. She killed Finley over $5 million. I shouldn't have raised her up. I should have drowned her as soon as she was born. Where is she? I'm going to kill her. I'll take revenge for Music Finley. Her excessive emotional reaction prompted an immediate warning from a nearby police officer. After a while, Poppy calmed down a bit, but the fury in her eyes showed no sign of abating. Isla said, Aunt Hill, the two involved are both your close relatives. I think you have the right to know, so I told you. Please don't do anything rash. Poppy appeared dazed, tears streaming down from her reddened eyes. Music, she reassured Isla. Her laughter. Don't worry, Isla. I'm fine. I'm fine. Only then did Isla speak. All right, you should go back. I need to go and see Kira. Why bother visiting her? A death row inmate. I can't wait to see her executed. Poppy uttered venomously. Isla stared at her in disbelief. Aunt Hill, Kira is charged with manslaughter. The maximum sentence is 10 years. How could that be? That's letting her off too easily. Seeing how Poppy completely missed the point of her statement, Isla sighed. And Hill. Kira didn't do it on purpose, and she must be scared as well. If you happen to see her in the detention center, remember to comfort her. Poppy finally processed what she had heard. She's also held here. Isla nodded. Yes, some music. She hasn't been sentenced yet, so she's temporarily detained in a single room. It should be close to where you are. Right. The multi-bed wards and single rooms were all in one place. Poppy narrowed her eyes, revealing a ferocious look. That's good. Isla stood up. Aunt Hill, it's about time. I need to go. Poppy was reluctant to see her leave. Isla, you should marry Jake and settle down with the Horton family happily. Take care of yourself and don't concern yourself with me. But Isla had already left the visiting room, completely disregarding her words. She left the visiting room and was preparing to leave the police station when she saw her old classmate, Holly, anxiously standing near the restroom door. A policewoman nearby asked, Dr. Sims? The lawyer of the suspect, Kira, came early in the morning again, asking about our decisions on her pre-trial release due to medical reasons. Judging by the suspect's looks just now, she seems to be really anemic. So, is it approved or not? Holly frowned upon hearing this. She anxiously looked into the restroom and remembered Kira's frail body. She was about to say, I agree, when Captain Lincoln walked over. Captain Lincoln had also heard the conversation, so he frowned at once. Already pretending to be ill, Holly retorted, She's not pretending. Captain Lincoln snorted coldly. Dr. Sims, have you forgotten how she fooled you yesterday? You really believe this? I remember you made an oath last night that if she gets a pre-trial release, you would quit the police force. You didn't forget that, did you? Holly clenched her jaw. Captain Lincoln, she really isn't feeling well. But Captain Lincoln wasn't convinced. Very interesting. She's been detained for just one day, and she's already not feeling well. The delicate little miss can't take a bit of suffering. Huh. As Holly was about to reply, Isla stepped forward. Hello, are you discussing my sister Kira? They all looked at her. Holly frowned slightly. What are you doing here? Isla looked somewhat anxious as she pulled Holly aside. Dr. Sims? About my sister's health? Holly immediately took on a serious expression. She knew that Isla was Kira's sister. In middle school, after Isla found out about their real identity, she started to behave smarter and stopped bullying Kira in school. Hence, Holly wasn't aware of the bad relationship between the two sisters. She moved aside with Isla and asked with concern, What's wrong with Kira? Isla sighed. She probably got her period. Every month during this time she suffers. And it's natural for women. You understand? Holly immediately relaxed, as long as Kira wasn't ill. Right afterward, Isla grabbed her hand. Holly? We were classmates back in middle school. Can you help Kira? Agree to her pre-trial release. Will you? Holly's face suddenly darkened. Isla didn't seem to notice, but continued. We women all go through this every month. We look pale and anemic. We're all old classmates. Let's sign the papers. We promise not to leave. Holly abruptly pulled her hand away. You're dreaming. This is a law enforcement agency. You can't negotiate prices here. She looked at the restroom forcefully, then at Captain Lincoln. She doesn't qualify for pre-trial release. Send her straight back to the detention center. Only then did Captain Lincoln look satisfied. Good. You understand? Holly didn't want to stay any longer and immediately walked away up the stairs toward the forensic department. When Kira emerged from the washroom, looking pale, there was a policewoman waiting for her. As soon as she saw Kira, she scoffed. "Heckler's throat, Miss Olson. Is it just your period? We're all women here. Stop the act. Get back and wait for the next trial." Kira's legs seemed weak as she was hurried back to the single-person cell. The moment she entered, everything before her eyes turned black as she collapsed. Upstairs, Holly was getting more and more frustrated, but she still couldn't get over the image of Kira's pale, bloodless face from her mind. Unable to suppress her kindness, she poured a cup of honey water from her flask and walked to the detention center. Holly Sims was going to figure out the truth. Hey, music, goddammit. To listen to the full audio series, install the Pocket FM app now.